Welcome to Transmissions, where we talk all Hasbro, Takara, and third-party Transformers. On this episode, Funko Pops are making a comeback. Hasbro shows off new samurai Transformers at MCM London Comicon, and we take a look at all the third-party reveals from TFcon Chicago. Today is Friday, October 31st, 2025, and this is episode 666 of Transmissions.
Welcome to Transmissions, the podcast that definitely did not plan to release episode 666 on Halloween, but it just makes sense. I'm your host, Charles, aka Big C, and I'm joined by the excellent Transmissions team. Jeremy, aka Yakko.
You know, we've actually been talking about this. It just we're procrastinators, so we didn't actually plan it, but yeah. How you doing?
And Scott, the illustrious Dr. Pants.
It's Halloween and Daryl's not here. What's he doing? And it's episode 66. This is sinister. Let's talk Transformers.
As always, we start the show by thanking our Donatreons, those lovely people who support us on Patreon and PayPal. Thank you all so much for continuing to contribute and help keep this show going. We really appreciate it. If you are not a Donatron and would like to become one, just go to transmissionspodcast.com/support, and that's where you can sign up. You get lots of perks for being a Donatron. That includes bonus content, like our bonus show, We Like Big Bots. That's a show that's done by Daryl and Dr. Pants, showing off the biggest bots in their collection.
Don't even ask.
Yeah.
At this point, I don't even know what to say.
I mean, Daryl mentioned or talked about it in past tense last time.
Yeah. Let's just move on.
We've also got our Transformers live play RPG podcast, Empire of Rust. This week, we have episode 147, CSI Iacon, and that's available for everyone at transmissionspodcast.com/rust. So last week, all the Donatrons got episode 147's bonus version a week early. Now everyone can get the full version in the main feed at transmissionspodcast.com/rust. Episode 147 is a big milestone because this marks the first episode where Sweet Spot has left the main cast. So we said farewell to Sweet Spot in episode 146.
Spoilers!
Sorry.
Oh my god!
Fix that in the edit.
Caught up.
I am not. I'm a few episodes behind.
He's not dead.
That's good. I mean, spoilers for like how many years ago? He wasn't technically dead then either.
But yeah, so we have new characters joining the group. Some MicroMaster combiners, Rough and Tumble. So they are joining up with the team, and it's we're starting off a new adventure. So check out the latest episode of Empire of Rust. Could this be a good jumping on point? Maybe we can convince Daryl to finally start listening.
Okay, sure.
We've also got our Toyhax promo code for October. So this is the last day of October. So this is the last day for this code. So use that code SPOOKYBOTS at toyhax.com to save 15% off all your purchases at toyhax.com. So maybe treat yourself. Don't trick yourself. Treat yourself with the 15% off at toyhax.com. So use that code SPOOKYBOTS right now. That's good until tomorrow when it's not good. We'll have a new code for November next week. But for right now, use that code SPOOKYBOTS. And speaking of Toyhax, since we are at the end of the month, we're going to do our drawing for October. So we're going to give away another $10 gift code from toyhax.com, where you can spend this to buy whatever you want at Toyhax. And of course, you can combine that with your with the promo code, since it's a gift. Since you have, it's like basically using a gift certificate as cash. and combine that with the promo code, get 50% off. So, you're taking advantage of that. You can stretch that $10 to be $11, $12. What's 15%? I don't know. So let's get into it. All right. Jeremy, is your assistant ready to help us out?
Computer, are you ready?
I'm ready when you are.
All right. Can we get a random number between 1 and 66?
Computer, give me a random number between 1 and 66.
Here's a number between 1 and 66. It's 9.
9. That goes to one of our duly appointed supporters of the Transmissions podcast, Dominic. Congratulations,
Nice.
Dominic.
Congratulations.
He's been a long time member, so congratulations.
I think 66 is an appropriate number to choose from on this episode.
We're executing Order 66. We're supporting.
We are
the
not
devil
executing our
with 666. And, yeah,
Dr. Pants is like, what show did I come on to?
What are we doing today?
We're congratulating Dominic for winning the Toyhax gift code.
No, I got that, but there was talk of execution. I'm just worried because I'm a Donatreon. Am I executed? Should I stop donating? No.
All I can say is Daryl's not here this week.
That means Jeremy has to be evil. Was Daryl evil? Is Daryl evil?
Daryl's chaotic.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right, we will make sure Daryl gets that email address, so hopefully he can fulfill these Toyhax codes and everyone gets their prize. All right, let's get into the show. We've got some toys to talk about on this spooky Halloween.
All right, the first thing we have to talk about is some new Funko Pops. They're Transformer themes. This was things that I don't know if we talked about on the show or not, but there was rumors about these coming, and it's now been announced. These are retro Transformers. We have Springer, Cup, Nemesis Prime, Skywarp, and Thundercracker. And this is that Thundercracker is going to be the chase figure. And Nemesis Prime is different from the previous Nemesis Prime they did, which was based off of the G1 toy body with the gigantic Funko head. This one looks more of a, I guess, kind of a traditional toy Optimus body. And I think these look really good. Springer and Cup look extremely cute for, their characters as normally being more stoic and grizzled. But I think they look really good. The colors are really sharp on those. And then Skywarp and Thundercracker look exactly the same, just different colors. But I think these look great. What do you guys think about them?
None of them look happy except Springer.
Yeah, it's like everyone else is afraid of. Like, Springer has a sword. Does he need a sword?
That man has a sword, and he's smiling and pointing. That's not okay.
All right, well, so that's all we got about the Funkos. So what do you got, Charles?
All right, next up, we've got new Blokees items. So this is Blokees. We've had lots of Blokees figures, lots of these been cool Transformers figures we assemble, but now we've got Blokees wheels. So these are actually car versions or vehicle versions, as I say, of all the Transformers characters. So instead of getting them as robots that you put together, now they're just vehicles. And these are 1 to 64 scaled Transformers in their alt modes. And they're also sold in blind boxes, so you don't know what you get. But there are several characters that you're getting in this first wave. We've got looks like mostly Autobots, but a few Decepticons in here. So we've got Optimus Prime, Rodimus Prime, Scamper, Hound, Mirage, Prowl, Dragstrip, Runabout, Megatron, Swerve, Gears, Swindle, and then some Titanium Edition Optimus Prime and Rodimus Prime, and then a Hologram Edition Optimus Prime and a Radiant Edition Optimus Prime. That's in a Lost Light deco.
You know, one thing I've noticed is most of the images of the characters are IDW art. I'm not sure about all of them, but like Swerve, Rodimus Prime, definitely. Optimus, definitely.
Yeah.
And Swerve comes with my first blaster.
Oh, it does. Oh,
yeah, you're right.
Oh, we gotta get that one.
My question is, how do we get a series that has, you know, obviously Swindle is another version of Hound, I'm sure in some way. Swerve and Gears, you know, they're the same thing. We get Runabout. Why didn't they do Runamuck in this set?
Yeah, probably be wave 2. But we also did mention last week they are doing, I think, Bruticus as a combiner like they did with the Constructicons. So
that's fair.
I don't know if that's going to be the Wheels line or the regular Blokees line, but they're getting into just doing vehicles as well.
Mm-hmm. And Scamper, Scamper is like the guy that comes with Metroplex. He's the minion for Metroplex, right? Why is he like one in the first wave that they're doing?
I don't know. Maybe just because like there's going to be some people out there who are like, oh my God, Scamper. Like, when's the last time we got a Scamper figure? Did one come with the Generations Metroplex?
I
believe so.
Yeah, so like we've only ever gotten 2 Scamper figures ever? This is the third one. People are going to want this just to get a Scamper.
These look like fun if you have the robot version.
So interesting news. It has been announced that Eric Siebenaler, anybody know Siebenaler?
That's how I've heard it.
If he listens to this, I apologize for butchering your name. I'm terrible at this. But he is returning to the Transformers design team. And this was at TFcon Chicago during Aaron Archer's toy design panel. Eric is a design veteran. He had worked on Cybertron, Classics, Revenge of the Fallen, but very well known for working on the animated toy line, which was... That line to this day is still mind-blowing what they did, taking the on-screen models and making them transform as well as they did. So he is working on the Generations line alongside Mark Mayer. Curious to see what will happen here. And I mean, the Generations line is fine, but I'm not going to lie and say that I don't miss the days of, you know, the early to mid 2000s. There was a lot of really good stuff happening there toy wise, and I'd love to see some of that come back. So we'll wait and see what happens.
Yeah. I guess this might be the first time someone from the Transformers design team was at TFcon. At least in recent memory.
Like someone who's currently on the design team.
Right. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have from the MCM London Comicon Hasbro panel. They had some announcements and new reveals. And so at New York Comic Con, they showed off the new Timelines, Optimus, and Starscream. And now we're getting Bumblebee and Megatron. Bumblebee is a flying squirrel, and Megatron is a warthog. I'm not sure if he was a young warthog or if he sings, but the joke was there, so I took it. Here we have images of them in robot mode. I think they look pretty good. Bumblebee's a little chunkier than we normally see because of the way they did the wings, but I think it looks pretty good. And then here's the robot mode. Megatron's or animal mode. Megatron's looks fantastic in my opinion. Bumblebees is, I don't know. It's rough. And it's, I don't know. I can't really, no, I can't think of like how I would fix it, but it's just the wings are basically a single, single panel. And that takes up the bulk of what you see with them. There are some other pictures about, from a guy in Blue Sky, Grant White, .bsky.social, posted, and I'll jump to those in a second. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that was the next pictures we got. So they also went, had a prototype of Onslaught, the upcoming Onslaught for the next combiner, and it very early prototype. I think they had the gray prototype that I think we're able to see more hands-on, but they also have this really early blue one. He's got a trailer, so not just one piece. It does kind of parts form a little, but the trailer is big enough to hold Brawl on the trailer bed, which is good. Actually, really, I guess all of the oh crap,
Combaticons.
Combaticons. Thanks. I'm exhausted. My brain is gone. But
Okay.
all of the Combaticon vehicles looks like they'll fit on the back, which is cool.
I think that was part of the G1 toy also, because he came with like a ramp they could run on.
Right.
Yeah.
Size wise, in robot mode, he's a little bit taller than their new Seeker. Taller than the other Combaticons. And then we have basically, I guess, with the little guns in his back, he's about the same height as Optimus. And this is with the last Onslaught that they did. I think just like with the Starscream, they kind of like shrunk the torso some, and he's not that much shorter, but still looks, I think, really clean, really good.
I mean, I like that old Combiner Wars Onslaught. I thought it was a really cool figure, but it's a bit loosey goosey.
Yeah. Well, Combiner Wars had a lot of compromises, I think, to fit the gimmick that they were going with.
Mm-hmm.
This one is not going to be interchangeable with every other Combiner, I don't believe.
We'll wait and see, because technically, I believe you can put the cars on Superion's body and the planes on Menasaure's body, because they kind of work the same way. But I have not tried to mess with it myself.
All right, and then we have a little battle station mode that I think the G1 toy also had. And then I think those are the same ones we were just looking at. And then we have, going back to the timelines figures, some pictures with the Starscream and Optimus. This set looks really cool. Bumblebee is the worst of the bunch, in my opinion. The others, I think, look really, really cool. Starscream as an eagle is just inspired, in my opinion.
I really want the Optimus. I do not want the Starscream. So I may have to get the 2-pack and then try and offload the Starscream on someone. So I'll have to find somebody who's a Starscream fan and see if they want it.
There's plenty of them, so yeah.
I know, right?
But the Megatron, I think, looks really cool too. There's not a lot to it. Looks like a robotic warthog, and he has a big cannon on his back, like ancient, fires a big ball type of cannon. But it looks really cool.
Yeah, it reminds me of the Warthog Pretenders. I think it's Snarler, and he looks a lot like that.
I do not even remember a Warthog Pretender. Wow.
Yeah, he's one of the Pretender beasts. It was Snarler and has a wolf. I forget the wolf.
Oh, Carnivac was the wolf.
Carnivac, yeah.
Yeah.
So those were the two Decepticon pretender beasts for that. I think it was like 1988 or something.
Well, and here we have more in-hand pictures of Bumblebee. I think this looks a lot better. It looks like the wing does kind of get out of the way, or yeah, it looks like it does fold back and stuff. I don't know why in the slides they showed it would have been transformed the way it was, because it looks so much better here. He comes with little psi weapons, or a dagger and a psi weapon. That's cool.
I mean, we do know that when they do official product images, they're not always the best.
Right. And then we have the in-close pictures of Onslaught. It just nice, solid, chunky looking figure. I don't know if they had a picture of him as pants.
No, they specifically said there were no combined images. Okay. But you can see on the sides there, like those are the combined arms, and they have the same kind of connection ports as the other ones. So I'm going to take a wild guess and say this technically does Scramble City, but it's not going to be the same kind of way.
Right. Well, that's cool. I mean, yeah. The connector doesn't look as chunky as Combiner Wars. It's
well, no, but I'm just...
Yeah, I'm just saying if the line does the Scramble City, it's cool. It just... Yeah. I think the Combiner Wars one being that big chunky block, it just took up a lot of space in the figures. But yeah.
Listen, they can call me when they do a Ruination version.
Right.
Like, I'm not getting Bruticus. You paint this up like Ruination, Hasbro, then we'll talk. But
with an upside down G2 Autobot.
Well, if they don't do it, Toyhax will.
Or I guess the Ruination just had the Decepticon logo. It was just Scourge.
Oh, yeah. Scourge was the only one with the upside down.
But still,
G2 Autobot logo.
Yeah. Anyway, that was all we got from London Comicon. Oh, wait, those were more pictures. I guess that's all we got.
I do like the Megatron, I'll say. I just feel like the transformation is going to be so simple, and I'm just going to be like, meh.
But it's Attack Pumbaa.
Okay. that doesn't sell me as much as I want it to, honestly.
I mean, I'm kind of like you, Scott, with the 2-pack there. I really want the Megatron, but I don't think I want the Bumblebee.
Mm-mm.
I think it'll be harder for me to find a Bumblebee fan to sell that to than it'll be for you to find a Starscream fan to sell that Starscream to.
Probably, but who knows? I mean, doesn't everyone hate Starscream? He's kind of a jerk.
I mean, he's very overused.
So is Bumblebee.
Starscream fans are just easy to antagonize.
That's true. Much like Starscream himself.
By the way, also in Discord, Wolfwood said this episode is the podcast of the Beast. I don't know how we missed that.
And the number one Beast Wars fan isn't even here.
Yeah. We can re-record the intro.
We could.
The podcast of the Beast Wars. Move over, Stasis Pod.
But we don't even have our Cybertronian Beast on the podcast of the Beast. Oh, well.
Oh.
You got
the podcast without its beast.
You got knockoff Daryl. That's what I'm here for.
the true number one Beast Wars fan.
All right, let's move on with the show. We've got a big discussion topic. And we've got images from TFcon Chicago's third-party panel. So we are all here on the podcast. We didn't make it to TFcon this week. Daryl did make it to TFcon, but we didn't get any info on the third-party panel from him. So I hope he's having fun and enjoying himself.
He might have been stuck at Alex Milne's table.
Yeah, that's true. So we'll get the full report from Daryl next week when he's back. But he was living it up at TFcon Chicago this week, and we couldn't make it to be with him, so he was on his own. But I believe they did do it. They did do a podcasters panel. So Mike Seibert, friend of the show, Mike Seibert of the Mike Seibert radio program, did organize a podcasters panel. So I believe Daryl participated in that. So we'll have to get all the info on that from him next week.
Yeah, I saw on Facebook Mike's animated Optimus Prime human version cosplay he did, and looked really good.
Oh, nice. All right, let's get into this third party panel. We'll try to do it justice. I know we're missing our major toy guy, Dr. Pants. I know you're here. You're here with us. We appreciate you, but it's not the same without Daryl.
I understand, but I'll do my best to fill in here as toy guy.
All right, let's go through these here. So we do have just the first thing was DNA Design showing off their kit for turning animated Motormaster into animated Menasor. So I believe we talked about this on the show a few months ago. It looks really good. I mean, and I guess you could pick this up at the show. We have Make Toys, and they had an exclusive. This was Ice Cream. Ice Scream was the exclusive you can get at the TF Source booth. So hopefully, if you were at TFCon, you managed to pick one of these up. If you're a Seeker fan.
Make Toys, stop repainting Seekers and get back to your headmasters. I'm getting tired of this crap.
I'm surprised Hasbro hasn't made an ice cream with some the holiday line or something that they do. I mean, that just seems like a name that they would have been able to have fun with.
Yep. Non-F, who's done a lot of third-party kits. They put out some new arms for the retro release Brawn figure that I guess gives them some better articulation, or it looks more like
gives them the hooks.
G1.
It gives them the box art hands.
Yeah, exactly. So, and you could have picked that up at TFCon, but it's also going to be in stock online in November. So next week, you should be able to order yours if you didn't make it to TFCon. John F. also had Sideswipe upgrade kits. So had some add-ons for Devastation Sideswipe, give them swords and a rocket launcher, and then a G2 Sideswipe kit. So to turn your Devastation Sideswipe into a G2 version. So looks cool. We had I don't know this. I guess this is a new company. It's,
they've done something before, but I cannot remember what they're called.
Okay,
it's just we can't read Chinese.
It's a toy soldier logo. That's.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Right, here, let me pull up Google Translate on the screen. This is good podcasting. Toy Boy.
There you go.
Toy Boy. Okay.
Toy Boy. Just like the picture.
All right. Well, they've got looks like a movie version of Bumblebee. It looks very, detailed and articulated there.
The eyes look different. Like the left eye and the right eye look slightly different. I don't know if that's just the light.
I want to say it's the lighting.
Yeah. But this looks like to be the 2007 movie version that transforms into the 70s Camaro.
It's the Rise of the Beast one.
Oh, it's Rise of the Beast. So
yeah.
No, there you go. Yeah.
But this one's the 70s.
Yeah, I mean, I guess when they were still saying this was in continuity with the 2007 movie, he was.
No, I'm saying that it looks like they're different chests between. Let's see. Oh no, I guess it is the same one.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's got attachments with to turn his arms into cannons, and he's got the face mask to become, Warrior Bee, and then also some knives there too. So cool. Then we've got from Hi-Yu Model. I guess they're doing their own version of the Raiden Trainbot combiner, and so we have two. I don't know the names of the train bots. So we've got the green one and the yellow one. They're calling them Mountain and Greenland, and they also come with tracks. And I guess these gun attachments look like guns for riding. Oh yeah, it says one large blaster, two hands, and 2-foot lasers. So I imagine eventually they're going to put out all 6 trains.
This is actually their second set. They've already put out the first 2.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
I first read that as 2-foot lasers as the size. I'm like, that's some big guns.
Sold. 2-foot lasers, yes.
Okay, we've got robot toys, and they are putting out a very detailed Waspinator, it looks like. This looks like a great prototype of Waspinator. It looks very much like the original Beast Wars cartoon from the 90s. And yeah, very good. Very, very detailed.
I'm wondering about the legality of calling it Beedrill from the Pokemon company. I think that's that seems like a bad choice.
Yeah. It looks like they're also doing other Beast Wars characters. We've got a Tarantulas and Cheetor, both their original season 1 versions, not the Transmetal versions. And we see them both in robot mode and beast modes. Then we've got Iron Factory, and Iron Factory is doing a bunch of stuff. So looks like we're getting Samurai Stunticons. So this is Drag Strip. And then we've got oh man, I don't know. Stunticons, the gray and red one.
It's not Dead End. It's Wild Rider.
Is that Wild Rider? Okay.
Yeah.
Then the red one, the red and black one, is that Dead End?
That's Dead End.
Okay. And then Breakdown is the blue and white one, blue and gray one.
There you go.
And then we've got Menasor, or not, it's Motormaster, his cab mode, and then he's also got a trailer and the trailer turns him into a real, like, he's got a giant samurai sword on the trailer. I guess all the combiner bits are in there as well, and then it's some add-on stuff that fits over the cab mode to make him look very stylized, Japanese looking, samurai looking. And then the combined mode of Menasor looks like a very Japanese samurai Menasor with lots of the armor and the sword and everything. Looks really cool. And I believe these are all legend sized. Like Iron Factory is known for doing their legend sized characters. So this looks really, really cool. I mean, this is a render, I believe. It's not a lot of physical prototype. And so hopefully it looks as good as this when it actually comes out.
My only complaint is the arm bots literally hold, like, just hanging on the shoulders, and that's it. Like, they don't incorporate into the arms.
Yeah.
But that design is pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah. Okay, next, more Iron Factory. We've got Cheetors. So this looks like they're getting into Beast Wars a little bit. So we've got season 1 Cheetor with multiple faces, and lots of add-on kits there.
Well, looks like he's going to be a samurai too.
Yeah. Looks like he's got some samurai weapons here.
That's been Iron Factory's aesthetic for a little while now. They're kind of doing like the Japanese ninja samurai styles for a lot of their bots.
Like, what if the Axelon crashed in Japan, like feudal Japan, instead of prehistoric
Yes.
Washington State.
And they decided to become animals anyway for some reason, even though they were in feudal Japan.
And one of them being a cheetah, because I think a cheetah running around Japan is going to be an issue. But I would watch the hell out of that.
Not to mention a T-Rex running around Japan, because next up we've got a Beast Wars Megatron as a samurai.
Well, this looks. I was gonna say it's just Godzilla. They're used to that. It's cheetahs that are the problem.
But he looks good too. He's got all the samurai trappings and accoutrements, both in robot mode and in beast mode. In beast mode, he's got samurai armor as well with the T-Rex and everything.
I could totally see an episode of the show where in T-Rex mode, Megatron wears a silly hat like that.
So yeah, if you get this, take this and I mean, David K was at TFcon this weekend. I'm sure he'll be at a future TFcon. So next time you see him, show him this figure. I'm sure he'll be very excited to see Beast Wars Megatron as a samurai. So very cool.
Well, it looks like they've already announced their Optimus.
Mm-hmm. It might be out already.
Yeah, I think so. We also have a Tigatron, looking very, mythological, or Chinese or Japanese mythological creature there. So looks very cool.
That one's really cool.
And we've got Black Arachnia as is that an Oni or like a Japanese evil spirit?
Kinda, yeah. I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah,
it's really cool. Oh man.
Yeah, and both in spider mode and robot mode, and then she's also got kind of a demon mode in her robot mode. That looks really cool. All right, next.
Want to translate this too?
Yeah, go for it, Jeremy. We've got another.
Okay, looking at the picture. Looking at the picture, take a guess.
Geordie Cat.
Laser Cat.
Laser Cat. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I was actually going to say that. I'm like, there's no way.
No, that makes sense. Yep. Laser Cat. Okay. Laser Cat has some chibi Dinobots, and also they combine into a chibi Volcanicus. So chibi Volcanicus here. With looks pretty cool. I mean the chibi Dinobots look kind of, I mean they look a little, they're a little out of proportion. I mean just a little bit. I don't know why Swoop is huge compared to everyone else, and Sludge should be like the biggest one and he's the smallest one.
Grimlock, I love the face on that thing. Look at it. That's amazing.
It's like a kid. The head's too big for the body.
And he's so chunky. I love these.
It's crazy.
Oh my God.
These are fun, but it looks pretty crazy. But they do combine into a Volcanicus, which is interesting.
And I think they transform into robot mode. Yeah, they do. Yeah,
they do. They do transform into robots as well. So, these are the chibi Dinobots here. And Grimlock's got a crown. He's got a little crown he can wear. And they've all got Energon swords. Grimlock's got a big old, like an axe or something.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's the hilt for the sword then. Mm-hmm. And all the swords combined, but a true short king. A true short king.
And then we've got more chibi combiners. I think this is a chibi Superion, so aerial bots. This is a gray prototype, but it's clear that all the aerial bots are in here. We see just the combined mode, and then we see them in individual jets. And then the individual robot modes. So
there we go.
Yeah. Oh, and then an illustration of the
They come with little laser cats.
Oh my god.
In the cockpit, they come with the laser cat from their logo.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
Super cute. And we've got two different heads for Superion. Then there's the color rendering of Superion, so you can see. Then we've got what looks like a Bruticus prototype. So we've got what's the guy's name? We just talked about him.
Onslaught.
Onslaught, yes, Onslaught. Chibi Onslaught, still also from Lasercat, and then a Chibi Brawl. And Chibi. Then we've got the Chibi Bruticus prototype combined here, so that looks cool too. Then we've got a Chibi Beast Wars Megatron, and several poses from that. It looks like he's got LED lights.
He's got a rubber ducky on a chain on his gun.
Very cool. Yeah, and then there's the picture with the LED. The dinosaur mode looks very very cute.
Oh.
Then we've got a Chibi Bumblebee, movie Bumblebee. So
Rise of the Beast again.
The skin Rise of the Beast, yeah.
You can tell the roll bar on the vehicle.
Yep. So if you're a fan of that, I'm surprised how many people are doing designs for Rise of the Beasts. Like it seems like that movie wasn't super popular, but they're trying to make a lot of figures from that.
It was a good movie. The marketing is what killed it. This line, it says Steelhead United in the top right, and then Cross Country Scout is what the Chinese characters say, where it says Off-Road Pathfinder.
Okay. Then we've got a new company, another company, Craftsman Toys. And it looks like they're doing Technobots. So we've got very colorful Technobots.
Actually, most of these are out already.
Oh, okay.
I think there's one set of two that has to come out yet. But the which one's the drill? Is that Nose Cone?
Nose Cone, yep.
Nose Cone is out, Scattershot, and the motorcycle.
Afterburner.
Thank you, Afterburner. I think they're out already, and we're waiting on another set too.
Okay, so we've got Strafe and Lightspeed are the other two characters. Lightspeed is the red car, and Strafe is the other jet. So
where it says Tacticloud at the bottom is the name of, I guess, the line. I prefer what the Chinese character translations are. King of Plans. I mean, come on, Computron is the king of plans.
This is
very cool.
True.
It's like he is the Autobots project manager.
We get their individual robot modes and vehicle modes, and then we also get a combined picture of them. And yeah, they looks good. Computron looks good. It looks like they're also planning an Abominus Dragon Warrior that they're calling. So of course, Computron has to fight his nemesis Abominus,
Eater of the Emperor. But those names are so much better.
They are. You are correct.
And we've got, these are all gray prototypes. We've got a Modesty view of
what?
I'm further ahead in the picture.
Oh.
Sorry. If you go, there's a rendering of Abominus not showing his torso.
But he's also just made of ripper snappers.
Oh, yeah, that's weird.
Are we sure this is Abominus? Because the torso wasn't a two-headed dragon.
I thought it was. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see.
I think that's just what they have shown off. So they're just making it with just the one figure.
But it's like I said, it's also just weird that it's like it's just the main torso isn't a two-headed dragon.
Well, the main torso, maybe didn't the two-headed dragon legs become the legs of Abominus? So you can't, that's why it's grayed out.
Yeah, but didn't we just see a picture of? Keep coming back. One more. Yeah, because this is the torso, and there it is. It's not a two-headed dragon. It looks like a T-Rex almost.
Maybe the head splits.
Maybe
for the shoulders there. But no, I guess that's Ripper Snapper.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
All right, Magic Square. We've talked about them a lot. They do a lot of Legend scaled figures. They're doing Dinobots, so these look very G1-ish Dinobots. We've got Grimlock with his crown and all the other 4 Dinobots with him, and they look very much like G1 animation model Dinobots. And then we've got them in. They're also in proportion with their Optimus Prime, so they're basically a head and shoulders taller than Optimus Prime, like in the cartoon. In the cartoon, the Dinobots were all bigger than Optimus Prime. So, and they all transform into dinosaurs, of course. Then next from Magic Square, looks like we've got Six Shot versus Ultra Magnus. And this six shot looks really good. Looks very, very clean. Looks like the animation model again. And it's got all 6 modes, even the upside down submarine or pistol.
So I know Magic Square mostly does Legends scale, but they've been doing Masterpiece scale, and I'm wondering if this 6 shot is supposed to be in the Masterpiece scale line. Because we had a different emblem right before this, and the one that comes after this is their Masterpiece scale blast off. So
it does look like it's more detailed than a Legend scale figure would be, and
the screws are not like going by the scale of this thing. When you see screws and pins in it, they're not that big. So I don't know. I'm curious. I have a Masterpiece scaled 6 shot. I'd buy another one because I like 6 shot a lot, but we'll see.
Well, yeah, like you said, Magic Square is doing a Masterpiece scaled Bruticus with Blast Off here shown, and then we've got the other 4 Combaticons as well. So they've got a group shot of all 5 Combaticons, and then we've got more Blast Off figure, just action poses.
This is what the 3rd
we've got
Combaticon set we've talked about today. And no ruinations.
Give it a minute.
Seems like
spoilers, but give it a minute.
Oh, I have been out of touch.
I flipped through this earlier.
Here's Bruticus. We've got the Bruticus combined mode of this Magic Square combiner. He looks pretty good in proportion with the Optimus Prime figure they've already put out. He can actually pick him up and hold him in his hand. Then another group shot of the Combaticons. And we move on to New Age. New Age giving us a Wreck-Gar. And looks good. And then we've got a teaser for something coming soon. I'm not sure what that's teasing.
Okay, I might be a toy guy and no toys, but I am no Daryl when it comes to cars. I have no clue what that is.
No clue either, but I'm just going to throw out Night Beat because it's been a while since we've had a Night Beat.
I would love that.
Then X-Transbots, and looks like they're doing is that an Omnibot? Is that Camshaft, I think?
I think so, and they did the other Omnibots, because you got one of them, didn't you, Charles?
Yes, I got Override. I got Override last year, so I guess this is continuing their Omnibots,
Okay.
and this is a camshaft, I believe.
Who's the third one?
Oh boy.
Sorry, Charles, I put you on the spot. I thought you'd know.
No, I only had Override as a kid. I never got the other two Omnibots. But TF Wiki knows.
As I was going to say, I'm looking it up now. Downshift.
Yeah. There you go. All right.
Oh, DJ Ronan saying this is the last of the three.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Downshift already came out.
Okay. I didn't realize he was out already.
Then looks like they're doing Scoop, the Target Master Scoop.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of scoops.
It's a big box of scoops.
Then we've got Constructicons. We've got Hook. And then we're calling him Teardown. He has a fishing pole for some reason.
I thought that was a lightsaber.
Oh, is that okay?
I don't know. Did he use a lightsaber in an episode? Was that a thing?
Not that I can remember, but anyway. Looks like he's got multiple faces. And this is all render, so it's not the real thing, just a render. Then we've got more Constructicons. We've got Long Haul with carrying a trailer as well. So I guess that's for all the combined pieces.
That's gonna. I think it looks like a waist almost. I mean, it's clearly gonna be used in the transformation.
Yeah.
Right. Why would you say it's a waist then? It's going to be useful.
We've got they are showing off the Devastator heads when Hook is in combined mode. We've got multiple Devastator heads with multiple expressions. We've got the visor Devastator and the single eye optics Devastator as well. Then we've got the yellow optics instead of red optics. Then we've got I guess is this the toy like a toy deco of
it's got to be. It's got to be. Look at the sticker. Like, look at the detail on that. That's totally old school stickers.
And then the mostly combined mode of a Devastator that they're calling Desecrator, and they misspelled Desecrator. So there you go. Then we've got I believe this is the thing from Scorponok. What is the thing for
Fast Track?
Fast Track, yeah. They're calling it Celerity.
Nice.
Because it's MX-69.
And then
6'7".
they've got
6'9".
You get out.
I have been around like a whole bunch of kids this weekend. So
I'm around them every day, Jeremy. I can't get away from it.
Are you around like 6th to 8th graders?
No, they're high schoolers, but they're still like 6'7", and now they're learning Spanish and they're doing it in that language too.
Say siete.
Oh, God.
I've been told by my 6th grader that it's going to end on January 1st and they're going to go back to millennial memes. I'm like, I don't know how you know this, but I'd take those.
Oh my God.
So we've got another deco of Fast Track. The Captain type, which I guess is I'm not sure what this is referencing here. And then
I mean, there was the gold one that came with Black Zarak, and that was Black Rorichi. But okay. I think the guns and the wheels are supposed to be a different color on that one, so I'm a little, I don't know.
All right, well, we've got, of course, this is all leading up into Scorponok, so we've got the head of Scorponok here, of Lord Zarak, and he looks pretty good. He's got a visor and everything, and then and they're also doing the same thing that Hasbro did with the newest Scorponok, where make it a double headmaster like Fortress Maximus to, I guess, have the same scale as Fortress Maximus, where Zarak plugs into then a bigger Zarak, and then that turns into the actual Scorponok head. We don't see actual Scorponok, we just see the head. So we don't see what Scorponok's going to look like.
They're probably going to do the
Then
same thing that Fans Toys is doing, where you just release the head bot and then you buy the body separately because it'll be freaking huge.
Fans Hobby is so this was the exclusive, the Helmsman that was available at TFcon. So they just showed that off, and that's a triple changer.
Well, it's
Or no,
Overlord. It's their Overlord,
Overlord
mold,
okay.
but done as Stalker from G1.5 from the Predators. Or not Stalker, Skyquake.
And then they show off all their I guess these are all referencing the G1.5 figures, all the ones that they put out.
Yep, they did all. I don't think it's all the Predators. I think they're missing one still, but yeah.
And then they've got a white naval commander coming in 2026, which looks like Nova Prime, I guess.
For Ultra Magnus.
Yeah, I think it's
like,
yeah, because you got all sorts of repaints of that mold in the visual Armada line.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is our Armada Bendy Prime, repainted white and blue. So
Yeah.
it's Ultra Magnus.
But will not come with his own pants, which is odd, but okay.
And then he's got the trailer, which is what I don't remember what he's got the trailer's got its own robot mode, and then
no, the trailer you're talking about, the next one, that's Overload.
Oh, okay.
And Overload was kind of his own thing, but then transformed into cannons that went on his shoulders.
Okay.
But this was actually the Ultra Magnus toy that got released in the Armada line. This one was officially called Ultra Magnus, I think.
Okay. All right. And that mini,
which is why
mini robot was the cab, was Ultra, was...
It became the head, yeah, of the robot mode.
Then we've got the purple saber team. So I guess the Star Sabers redecoed in this purple deco here. So this is the mini con.
Can't call it the Dark Saber because that's
not
taken.
Anymore. Yep.
Okay. So this is the Minicon aircraft. I forget what they.
It was the air defense team.
Yeah,
it was the air defense team. Yeah. Yep.
And they combine, of course, to form the Star Saber. And since they have the dark decos, this is the Dark Star Saber. And you can put this on your Armada Megatron or Armada Galvatron if you have that.
They do also. I was just going to say real quick. They also work with the original Armada toys. They have 2 individual connectors.
Oh, so, cool.
Yeah, so you can use them with the old toys too.
Then we've got from Ocular Max, which of course is a spin-off of, or a different section of Mastermind Creations. And they've got Perfection series, the art of transformation. And looks like we've got Protectobots. So we've got Hotspot and the Protectobots and Defensor, and then Constructicons, Deletus, which is Scrapper, I guess. Yeah, Scrapper. And then we've got Demolitor, which is Mixmaster. Eradicator, which is Hook, and we see the Devastator torso in that mode there. And then we go to and here's your Ruination. Is this Ruination here?
Yes, this
Megalith.
is. Yep.
All
That
built
is.
in, it says. So there's no combiner kibble. It's
Yeah.
all built in into the figure.
Oh, this is just regular camo. I need the urban camo, which is the same thing but gray. Because that's the version I got of the original.
You wait. But the original one was the one that came out was green.
No, the one I have is gray, and it's like camo, but it's all shades of gray and black.
For Ruination, really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know they did a gray one.
I think it was the universe line, so it wasn't really in the shows line.
Okay.
I was a poor college student.
No, it's fair. It's fair. It's fair. I understand.
So we've got Ruination. So that's of course the Robots in Disguise repaint of the Combaticons. Then we've got Ocular Max continues with their remix tapes. So we've got new Ram Horn, G1 Ram Horn cassette. Looks really good. Then we've got the Infinity Dimension Bridge. And this looks like, is this Deadlock?
Yeah, because they did a drift already, so I'm assuming they'll do a Deadlock based on that.
Yeah. Look, and we've got renders of what he's going to look like fully kitted up. And then in car mode, now we've got another company, Fantastic Model, and they're doing looks like a side swipe. Looks like a very G1 side swipe.
I'm pretty sure Fantastic Model is just Fans Toys under a different name.
Oh, okay.
Which is why it looks very cartoon accurate.
Mm-hmm.
The vehicle mode looks fantastic, though.
Oh, yeah.
It's a fantastic model, if you will.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it looks like lots of details there.
It even does the headlights lifting up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it looks like they're going to have a red alert as well, since that's the same mold. So yeah, and the red alert was right next after it. Then looks like they've got a Jazz and Mirage coming soon. And then looks like a Blue Streak. Just a gray prototype render of Blue Streak. And
it says Cop, so it'll be any of the Datsuns.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well, I would assume it'd be Prowl if it's Cop.
Yeah, this one is Prowl with the light bar on the vehicle mode. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, now then they've got all three. They show all three later on. You've got Blue Streak, Prowl, and Smokescreen there. So they're going to do all the Datsun brothers. So.
I feel like it's been a while since we've had a set of Datsun brothers.
Yeah, but we've got renders of everything. Okay, now Fans Toys. So Fantastic Model goes into Fans Toys. We've got a wind charger, and then looks like he's posing with Brawn and Gears there. I don't know if those are already out. Then
I'm pretty sure they are.
Okay. Another Constructicon. We've got Mixmaster, and then more. We've got him in leg mode, and then prototype of Bone Crusher, and then he turned his arm mode, and then is this Broadside? Triple Changer Autobot Broadside?
Yep.
And then he's got two versions of his body with the I guess the preliminary design, and then the actual the one that was released. He's an aircraft carrier and a funky looking jet.
That's like 2 feet long, by the way.
27.55 inches.
Yeah, that's huge.
Good grief.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
He's gonna be a big boy.
Oceanus is what they're calling this broadside figure.
Yeah, a big bot, if you will.
Mm.
And I think that's it. That is the last thing. So that giant 2 feet tall, 2 feet long aircraft carrier broadside was the last thing.
I mean, if you're gonna go out on a high note.
So yeah, this was a very prolific TFcon third party panel. And past, like in the last few ones that I've been at, it's been a lot of like, showing stuff we already knew about, is already coming out. Saw a lot of things I at least I was not aware was being worked on.
There was a lot that I didn't know was being worked on. A couple of those things they've shown off before. Ocular Max, they finished their Protectobots a while ago, so that hotspot was the Toy Deco version, and they're finishing up their Devastator. Fantastic model. I think they showed off the Sideswipe before. I don't know if we had seen the Datsuns, which is nice to see. Mm-hmm. And I've been waiting to see the Ruination all done, because all of those figures have been like TFCon exclusives, and they've been doing them bit by bit. So, but I don't know. There's a lot of cool stuff. I don't know how much of it I'll get, but it's all really nice, really cool. Actually, while we were watching that, I pre-ordered the Chibi Volcanicus. I found it online. I'm like, I'm pre-ordering that. That thing's too cute and too awesome to pass up.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see it in your hands.
I know.
It looks great.
Yeah. I don't know where it's going to fit in the collection, but I don't care. He's too cute. I really just want the Grimlock, because it just makes me giggle.
Yeah, I think it's surprising how many combiners we're getting right now with the state of the economy, and just a lot more really expensive figures. I would think we would be leaning more towards legend scale, the smaller stuff.
Well, so the Craftsman toys, their Technobots, those are legend scales. Those are actually fairly cheap. The train bots are the same way. If I remember correctly, the 2-pack of the first set of train bots was only $50 for both those. So
that's not bad.
And
the Dr. Wu prices are about $40 a piece for those little ones.
Exactly, yeah. And the Chibi Volcanicus, when I looked it up, the whole set's $100.
Oh, okay. Well, then great.
Yeah, so that's okay. I think the other combiners you're talking about, like the Masterpiece scale one, I think the issue is they were announced years ago.
Yeah, they were already in progress, but what's going to do the sales coming up with a really expensive figure?
I don't know.
But give me legend scale and even smaller combiners. That's great.
I got the Iron Factory Lyle Kaiser, and honestly, that thing's amazing. And you know what? It kind of scales somewhat okay with like generation stuff. He's only a little bit shorter than like a Combiner Wars combiner.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at G1 figures, that's essentially legend scale size. If you're looking at the combiners, like Devastator, the original Devastator was not that big.
No, but I want them bigger.
Yeah.
My wallet does not.
And it seems like we're getting to the point where we're getting a lot of saturation in combiners here. We how many Devastators did we see? How many Bruticus's? It's a lot of the same combiners over and over again. So
that's how it always is, though. It seems like because the same thing happened with Menasor. Fans Toys did one. DX9 did one. I want to say there was another company who was in there too. Like, it always seems that way when one company's doing one, another one's got to jump on it and be like, "Hey, I'm doing this too."
Yeah, so, or maybe they already had one in progress and they needed to announce it. Just to be like, it doesn't. Yeah. When the first one comes out, it's not like, oh, they're just copying. Like, yeah, we're also making one.
I will say at least Mastermind Creations with theirs, they're doing that all in one gimmick, and I think that at least sets them apart because then, like there's a fun factor to it because everything's built in. You don't have to worry about missing bits.
Well,
So.
and then there's people that prefer one style or another. I mean, either you want to deal with the fake transformations, you can have a better, more accurate combiner, or you just want it all built in so you don't lose anything.
Right. Do you want the tune accuracy, or do you want the kind of transformation gimmicky like more technical side of it? Which honestly, that's where I'm at. I like the technical stuff. I don't care if it looks like the cartoon or not. In fact, most of the time they make it look like the cartoon. They sacrifice too much for it.
Yeah, I appreciated the one Ruination where they said everything was built in, where you don't have any parts hanging off of it.
Yeah.
So.
And I mean, honestly, if you ever just go through and you look at because they did the Bruticus already, obviously. If you go watch the videos for how those things transform, it is fascinating how they made them work.
All right, we've gone on pretty long here, so let's continue on with the rest of the show and try to wrap things up. So we've got our trips to the store.
The Transmissions Podcast will return after these messages.
All right, Trips to the Store is powered by our merch store. You can go to merch.transmissionspodcast.com and you can get all our different shirts and other merchandise there. So just go to merch.transmissionspodcast.com and help us out if you want to support the show and get a cool shirt at the same time. So check that out. All right, we're going to show off the stuff we got. I think Jeremy is still unpacking everything. So
I do have since Daryl's not here, I have a Canadian chocolate bar, dairy milk.
It's a good bar.
Fair enough.
It's a good bar.
That's all I got.
All right, I'll go next then. I've got comics, just G.I. Joe for the recently. So I got G.I. Joe number 12 here, the introduction of Shooter. Then I also picked up the Cold Slither one shot, and we're actually going to review this in alt mode this week.
We did review it.
Talk about that.
Oh yeah, we reviewed it in alt mode.
Yes, we did. Yes, alt mode came out first this week. That's right. So we reviewed it then. Yes. So I hope you enjoyed that because it's already been out for a few weeks, so there's no spoilers since the comic's been out for a while. But I also one of my pre-orders from Hasbro Pulse came in. My Cronus Prime. I got my Cronus Prime. So
nice.
One of the cool little primes with the Micromaster with an armor. And so I think I'm not getting all 13 primes, but I
don't know, Charles. You've got like what, 2 or 3 of them now? So like
4.
You're practically halfway there.
I got Solus Prime, I got Alchemist Prime, who is McAdam from McAdam's Old Oil House, and I got Alpha Trion because he looked like G1 Alpha Trion, young Alpha Trion with the Autobot symbol because when he did the Revolution, and then this is my Cronus Prime. So and I think I am in for Quintus Prime just because I think that's weird and I want that one.
Didn't you say you wanted to get Amalgamus Prime?
Yeah, I did say that. Didn't
that's a half dozen right there.
Yeah, it is. It is. Wouldn't it be great if someone just sent Charles like a Prime since he missed out on that one to kind of like get him in on that?
No, don't do that.
If only somebody had a Prime laying around. They're just like, here you go, Charles.
Next TFcon that Charles is at, someone just shove a Prime into his hand. Be like, take it.
No. And I saw Onyx Prime in the store recently. Like when I saw it in the wild. I saw Onyx Prime and I saw Megatronus the Fallen, which that came out like a year ago. I was surprised it was already out, like hanging out in stores, like no one picked it up. So
I forgot about that one. I've seen Megatronus a couple of times, but I just and now that the prices have gone up, I can't. Yeah. I don't want it that bad. I do kind of want Onyx that much though.
I mean, Black Friday's coming up, so.
All All right, well, that's I just got my Cronus Prime. I didn't even get a chance to open him yet, but he's looks good. So, Dr. Pants, you're up.
I only have 3, and technically I got more than that, but I'll talk about it. So first off, I had a pre-order come in from Target. I got the newest 4-pack, and the first figure I'll show off is Animated Nemesis Prime.
Nice.
And I was kind of excited for it, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm not feeling the. He looks way more teal on camera than he actually is. He's very green. Like all of that teal is very, very green, and he's all right. I appreciate the fact that he has a faceplate in this version, as opposed to the regular Animated Prime who was faceplateless. But he's okay. It's just Animated Prime again, and I just wish it was like a little bit lighter silver or something on the hips. I wish it was a bit more teal than it was green, but he's all right. He's all right.
The Toyhax set might come along to fix that.
I'm sure there will be one, and I may just get it, or maybe I'll just see if a certain other Nemesis Prime lover wants him instead. We'll see. We'll see. I got the set for Horrible because I have Fangry, I have Squeeze Play, I needed Horrible. And I'm going to be honest with you. This figure freaking sucks.
It's horrible.
He's horrible.
He is horrible. Like, he's legitimately horrible. He's based off of the Skull Cruncher mold from Titan's Return, which was not a good mold to begin with. The head is
Skull Cruncher, the crocodile?
Yeah. It works. It works here.
Okay.
Not great, but it works. The head is super wobbly on mine. And this is the worst decision that they have made about anything, and it drives me nuts. The horns did not come on Horrible. They came separate. But not just separate, they were on a sprue. They were still on, like, the plastic sprue to be cut off. And they're not molded in pink. They're molded in blue. They painted the parts in the sprue pink, which means when I cut it off, there's the blue underneath.
Blue dot.
Yeah. I don't understand that in any regard. That's ridiculous, because the claws on here are painted the same pink, and they're attached on. Why were the horns separate, and why was it on a sprue? Drives me insane. Now, Non-F has already said they're doing an upgrade kit for this, so I may consider it, but honestly, I'm kind of upset at this set in general, because the 2 figures I wanted out of it, I got, and I'm like, they're fine. I didn't want Bumper, and I didn't want the white, like, G1 style Prime that's, the missing link, but the Generation style one. They put an Ultra Magnus in there like that. I don't really want it, so I'm going to sell them to somebody, so we'll see who wants them. But the third one I got, I am really happy with, despite the fact that this was after the price increase, so he was $30, but I got Retro G1 Sea Spray.
Nice.
Oh.
And you know what? He is fun as hell. He's a solid little guy. The transformation is awesome, and he's got that G1 style head there. Around the eyes, he's got the black visor, but he is definitely better than the Titan's Return one. He's got an actual gun instead of a pizza box that is his stomach. I don't know. And the foot and leg transformation is really cool, and everything cleans up real nice. I like him a lot. He was a cool figure. I saw him and Braun in the store, but I like Sea Spray more, so I went with that. But that is all I've got.
All right. Well, that's all for trips to the store. So let's finish up the show.
We now return to the Transmissions Podcast.
All right. Well, that's the end of trips to the store, and that takes us to the end of this episode of Transmissions. So thanks everyone for watching. We took a little bit extra time to go through all the TFcon third-party panel stuff, so hope you enjoyed that. But yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out and watching. And of course, at the end of every episode, we give a shout out to our Masterpiece Donatrons. These are the folks who continue to support the podcast at our highest level on Patreon, and that's why they get a mention in every episode. So thank you once again to John 4X7 Good and Steve C. You guys are awesome. We really appreciate your support. And we appreciate everyone else for just watching and listening and hanging out with us. And so keep on doing that. And tell friends, share these videos, share the podcast, let other people know if you think we're doing a good job. And Dr. Pants, thanks again for hanging out with us. Thanks for filling in and giving us your toy expertise, because we are in sore need of toy expertise. And we appreciate you and appreciate all the stuff you do. So why don't you tell everyone where they can find you online?
Thank you. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you can see that there is a link below my name that is nerdstradamus.com. You can go there. Or if you're listening to this via podcast, check the show notes for nerdstradamus.com if you're having trouble spelling it. And you can find me and my friends doing our own podcast where we talk about nerdy things. We talk a lot about video games and things like that. We just did an entire podcast. It's not up yet, but it should be up in the coming weeks here. Talking about Baldur's Gate 3 and our experience playing through that. So make sure to check that out.
I have to avoid that one since I have not started Baldur's Gate 3 yet. So, but that's cool.
I don't even know if it was spoilery. We just talked about all the stupid crap we did as a party.
Very cool. Yeah, Baldur's Gate Baldur's Gate was an old school favorite of mine back in the day. So, I've been avoiding getting into Baldur's Gate 3 because I know I'll get sucked in and probably spend hundreds of hours.
Pretty magical, Charles. It's pretty magical.
All right.
I've never played.
Good recommendation. All right, everyone. Thanks again for watching and listening. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Later.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Transmissions. If you'd like to join the conversation, travel to our Discord channel at transmissionspodcast.com/Discord. Want some cool transmission swag? Feast your eyes on our transmissions gear at transmissionspodcast.com/shop. If you'd like to support our podcast, go to transmissionspodcast.com/support or tell your friends about our show. We'll see you next time.